Hey, it's me. I've been gone for like a month and I intentionally decided not to post anything on my Instagram or my YouTube because I was just taking a certain type of mental health break, among other things. It's ideal to fill people in about things, but I just don't like to give people nitty-gritty details about my life. Anyways, I'm going on a tangent, but my intention of this video was to make a Boxycharm unboxing, and you'll see that I'm wearing not much makeup, just some, because I was going to play around with everything that came in this June Boxycharm box. By the way, this was not sent to me. I bought this on my own, and I did actually used to be one of the first influencers that Boxycharm used to send boxes to, but I stopped doing unboxings because I wanted to focus more on my creative stuff, and I didn't want to just be an unboxing channel. But it's been a while since I've had a Boxycharm box, and it kind of piqued my interest recently. I've seen a lot of people posting about them. It's $21 a box, sometimes less, depending on if you get you buy a lot at once. And generally they have full-size products in them, sometimes like a whole damn palette, and just to me they've always seemed like a good buy. I've never really been too disappointed with one. I might be disappointed with certain products personally. But anyways, I'll quit ranting. Let's open this box up. I'll play around with it, put some of it on my face, and see how I feel about it. But just a heads up whether I'm paying for it or not, or if they sent me one. I generally like $21 for 5 things. That's exciting. But let's get into this box since I haven't had one in a while and give it a go. By the way, the theme of this month's box is Caribbean Queen. I can't pronounce it. Caribbean Queen. And that's pretty ideal because it's hot as hell where I live, even though I'm not in the Caribbean. I actually live in the Midwest. It's miserable out here, but you know, let's pretend we're in the Caribbean and enjoy this stuff. Anyways, let's continue. And what I love about each Boxycharm box is they send you this little pamphlet thing. This one looks like it's got a coupon on it for one of the items in it. But the little pamphlet is nice because it will often tell you what all's in the box and the retail value of it. So you get a really good idea of what you're spending your money on. Okay, so the first thing I see in here, oh my god, I wish they sent a big one of it because I've been wanting to try this forever. This is the, I don't know how to pronounce it, Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. And I was actually looking at buying this a couple months ago. It's like $40-something, I think, for the big one. But this is, I guess, a little, travel size. It's like a really thick cream. Thought it to be a little bit rich smelling, but I thought I would like it, and my impression was if I put it on my bum will look nicer. This size that I received is retailed at $10, and it is inspired by the Brazilians' favorite feature, their bum. It's rich and creamy in guarana. I don't know what that is. That sounds like gonorrhea. A native Amazonian plant whose fruit contains one of the most potent forms of caffeine. So you're putting caffeine straight to your derriere. This says it helps with smoothness and tightness. So I will use this on my little bitty bum bum. Maybe hope that it improves it. I am just wishing that this was bigger, but they can't fit something bigger than this in the box. I do like, however, that this little pamphlet comes with a 20% off coupon. So if I decide I like it, then I can get a chunk off, and I was already intending on buying it. So that's awesome. Just bummed with it being small, but it's not the end of the world, and I understand why. So okay, so the next thing in my box is this Luxy Brush Set. Okay, so Luxy is a bit on the expensive side. Just for these 3 brushes, it retails for $42. And they're all like a duo fiber type of brush. I mean, one in particular is actually called a duo fiber brush. But so we've got the foundation brush. These are very, very soft. And then this one is a highlighting brush. This says they are handcrafted makeup brushes, high quality, soft synthetic bristles, which are more hypoallergenic, vegan, and cruelty-free materials. So I definitely already have 2 of these 3 brushes somewhere. I have these 2. And then this one I haven't tried before, so I'm excited to do so. And from what I've tried, I love Luxy's brushes, so I feel like I've already got a pretty good deal. Got this whole set, and I've spent $21 on the box total. But let's continue with what else is in here. Okay, next we've got a pair of Battington Monroe Silk Lashes. Let's take a look at these. So let me show these up close, and I'm gonna put these on and see if I like how they look. It says they retail for $28. These are a 3D multi-layered Battington Monroe Silk Lash to enhance your look with moderate length. Yeah, they didn't look too overly dramatic. It says they're handmade with 100% silk and impressive durability, allowing up to 25 applications with proper care. One thing I was going to say is I would never personally spend $28 on false lashes. I just don't do it. I aim for something that's like $12 or below. However, I have no problem with receiving a pair of lashes in a box that I didn't have to pay full price on it for. So I'll be holding off on putting these on for a minute because I just realized that there's eyeshadow in this box. So I want to be putting that on first before the lashes. Okay, the next thing in here is this yellow palette. It's from a brand called Alamar Cosmetics. I've never heard of them actually, but it says it retails for $28. And it features 8 highly opaque shades reminiscent of the beauty and culture of Cuba. Dive into the pigments and pearls found in the intense metallics, or ground your look with warm richness of creamy mattes for a more intense application. It says it can be applied with a wet brush as well. So yeah, this retails for $28 and it's 8 shades, kind of more around moderate pricing because you don't have like a ton of shades. But this like gold greenish shade up here looks cool as heck. We'll take a closer look at it in a bit. I love these teals. So if these actually pay off like they're talking like it does, that would be really nice. The only thing I don't like is that there's like a little bit of fallout around some of these mattes here. So maybe that's a sign that it's going to be like softer, nicer to work with. But I just don't like that when you first receive something and it's got little bits that are like separating from the product. But we'll go ahead and put this aside for now and just mention the other 2 things before we start putting some of this on. Okay, next we've got this Jaunte Bleu, never heard of this brand either, eyeliner pencil in dark brown. It says it's 100% vegan, waterproof, glides on smooth to elevate your look. You know, it's eyeliner, what do you want? But it was $5 in retail value, and it does seem to be gliding quite nicely. It's not like the softest I've ever tried, but it's got like a little bit of stiffness to the pencil to where like it's not going to fall apart easily, which I like too. So, and then the last thing in here is from Ofra. It retails for $21 and it is the long lasting liquid lipstick, and I already have a couple of these I featured in a video recently. So this is in the shade Verona, and this looks like it's going to be a good nude that's maybe going to be borderline universal for a lot of people. Not everybody, but if it works for me, and it's got some depth to it that it might extend to deeper skin tones, that would be good. But yeah, this retails for $21. Moisturizing to the lips, long lasting, etc. No need to use lip liner. This liquid lipstick gives a beautiful edge to your look regardless. So this looks pretty. I can't wait to give it a try. Alright, so I've got it zoomed in so we can start playing with some of these things. I'm going to start with the eyeliner. I do have a little bit of the Too Faced Natural Matte palette on here. That's just something I started with to have a little bit of makeup while filming, but we'll of course play around with this palette. I just wanted to kind of play around with this eyeliner and see if it works well on my eye. It's a little bit sheer, but not bad. Not the worst, and it's like a buildable thing, so... Okay, let's play around with some of these eyeshadows. I'm gonna have to dig into some of these mattes. Let me try Cocoa Taxi. This looks like an interesting shade. I'm just picking this up with my BH Cosmetics blending brush. Looks like it's picking up quite a bit easily, so this might be a pretty soft formula. This is looking pretty nice, though mind you, I am working on top of some other light bit of other eyeshadows, but I like this color. Alright, now let's pick up a bit of Tropico. It's actually more orange. Dude, like I got a lot on the brush. It's ready to go. Playing around with this. Oh, this is nice. I'm gonna blend that out because it's like super chunky from how I laid it down. Gonna add a little more of that first color. Okay, now we're gonna add just like a touch of this red shade to that outer end. Honestly, that orange was so strong that I'm not picking this up as much, but this probably would have been strong if it wasn't fighting with it. So I just realized I'm not wearing a primer, so I'm blending this all on top of my concealer, which I don't even know if I said, but it's blending well. So I'm gonna use this darker shade called Veraduro on the outer edge of the bottom eye and bring it in with Celia here that's more green. I just need to use up as many of these as possible just to see how well they do. These are looking 100% great. Like, the shimmers that I'm playing with right now are seeming rather buttery, which I love. Okay, so that is what everything looks like so far, and these teals are freaking beautiful. I mean, I really can't complain about them. So thus far, I'm loving this palette. Let's try this super shimmery shade, and I can't pronounce anything in this palette. I'm so uncultured. Uncultured swine. El Melcon? I don't know. We're gonna put it on our inner tear duct, on the lower portion of it, that is. This green has almost like a gold green aspect to it, but it really pops, which I love. Okay, next we're gonna take this champagne shimmer called La Costa, and that's gonna go on just like our eyelid up here, and we're almost finished. I'm gonna use my finger. This one almost comes off like a foil eyeshadow, which maybe that's what it's intended to be. This one seems more pearl, this one seems more metallic. Either way, I love both of them. Okay, so off camera, I finished up some of this eyeshadow, and you will see what I did was I took a little, angled liner brush, spritzed it with some primer water, and then I used that to fill in the liner here because actually I was feeling a little under-impressed with the liner that came with this. It wasn't horrible or anything, it's just not as creamy to where it gets opaque, and I just felt like that this look was needing it. I did, however, add that same liner to my waterline, but, I basically did this number here and stamped some color on there, and it looks more mermaidy and tropical, and I like it. So next we're gonna be adding these false lashes and see how they look. So I am mildly disappointed to report that these are like not fun to put on. The band on these is like flexible, but kind of like floppy, and if I try to curve it around the barrel of a brush, it like doesn't hold that curve that well, and they don't want to stay down on my inner portion of the eye. We'll see if I get it successfully with this one, but this has been a pain to apply. The last thing we're gonna do is put on my lips and kind of just touch up my face, so let's go ahead and do that. Whoa, this is warmer than I thought it would be. Okay, so I'm done with the look, and as one last touch, I'm gonna add like a gold highlight with this Luxy brush they sent. So here is my finished look up close with the eyes and the lashes. I could have blended better, but I didn't have a primer down, so there's that. Okay, so after using everything in this box, here's how I feel, kind of working my way backwards. The liquid lipstick, I have it on my teeth. I actually really dig this color, and I can see it being a summery color, but at the same time I can kind of see it being a fall color, especially for me, who is not going to public pools because I'm blinding. I don't know, I just feel like I like this lip color, and I don't think it would only work for summer for some people. I think it would work for fall as well too. And I'm digging the formula on this one thus far. It's not heavy feeling. This glided on nicer than some other Ofra lips I've used. It was like a thinner, more lightweight formula. So I'm digging this. And then the lashes, not really digging them too much. I could pass on these. I do really love the packaging. I think it's super cute. However, I've only tried one other pair of lashes from this, but I don't intend to try more because they're $28. But I definitely dig the packaging. Maybe this certain lash type wasn't a fit for me, but I just didn't fall in love with them. I like $5 lashes, okay? And they're usually great. So next we've got the eyeliner. I have this on my waterline now, and it's kind of fading a little bit already. And this is a $5 eyeliner by Jaunt Blue, and it's nice to have it at least included in the box for people who like this type of slightly firmer eyeliner. I think I'd prefer to go the more creamy route though. And then the Bum Bum Cream, I'm finding I can smell it in the room now just from opening this. So it is a tad on like the strong side in terms of scent. You can definitely smell that like sweet, creamy smell that it has, but I'm still excited to try it. I'm a bum. Maybe it'll be cute. Maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and totally be that desired pear shape that everyone wants to be. However, it'll still be nice to use this, and if I do like it, thank you for the coupon. And then lastly, but not leastly, this palette by A. Lamar Cosmetics. I am actually really impressed with this. So, it doesn't have a ton of shades in it, but I will say that every single one I used, which was all of them, did really well, and I wasn't even using a primer. These shimmers in particular, the 4 top shades, I freaking love, especially though this like metallic green one. These 2 teals are beautiful as well too. I mean, you could see them on my eye. They're gorgeous. So I'm impressed with this, and I will be using it again. All right, so overall for the month of June Boxycharm, not everything in this box was a hit for me, but certainly a majority of them were, and regardless, it's a $21 box, so I found this to be a great value. Overall, we've got like, it looks like around about $120 worth of product here retail wise. Since I'm at least liking 3 out of 5 items in this box was worth it to me. So yeah, for $21 and 5 products, and 3 I really dug and 2 I kind of didn't. I still think this box was a good deal this month. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what next month's box is going to be, since I already have that one paid for. And if you guys are interested in seeing more of these Boxycharm videos, let me know. If there's any way I can go about doing these to improve them, let me know as well too, because I don't know how other people are unboxing them. I haven't really been watching, so just let me know. Anyhow, I thank you all so much for watching my videos, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.